Are you up for a bunch of new metal music to collect right now? Stick around. In less than 7 minutes, you'll have 4 new extreme albums to add to your collection. Terry here again, guiding metal music guardians like you to music you want. If you like what is here on the list next to me, FMR is for you because I review, analyze, and break down the newest extreme releases from my weekly charts so you get the best new metal every day. The Catalyst by Amaranthe is your new album for today, up for a fresh full metal review. Let's get cooking. I open up my Apple Music app and I see that there are 12 strong sounding tracks totaling 39 minutes. The album cover artwork, as you can see, is a beautiful mechanized female theme attached to some robotics type stuff. Anyway, it is absolutely a beautiful rendition here. It has custom and standard fonts on it. I was attracted to it immediately thanks to the artist. Classified in Apple Music as metal, between that rating, the album cover artwork, the song titles, and a quick sound quality clip, I visualized something heavy yet edgy. My genre description right now is melodic metalcore. We'll see in the end during my reveal if I was on point. Track 1 opens with a futuristic excitement feeling. It's got a very dramatic vibe, and then it opens in a fiery, powerful, rhythmic, melodic number with awesome male, female vocals and a thunderous array of instruments. It's big and strong, nicely done. Track 2, shockingly, has this beautiful people tempo from Marilyn Manson. If you guys remember all the way back to 1996, it's definitely not the beautiful people track, but it is strong, crunchy, and actually it's a lot of fun. It is a fine metalcore track with massive riffs, and it is totally awesome. Track 3 is strong, rangy, punchy, and it's pretty awesome in its own right. Next, track 4 is a melodic, catchy, and bright song with impressive solo work, deep rhythms, very hot. Track 5 is an absolute scorcher. It has plenty of range, melody, clean and fry vocals with an incredible tempo. Major props on this track to the drummer and bass player here, who did some really, really cool, impressive rhythmic stuff. Rest of the album, juicy yet fiery, very impressive. In summary, I love the versatility here. I can see this new album actually having a very broad appeal, and jokingly, if ABBA were a metalcore band, they just might be Amaranthe. The recording and sound quality here was professional and clean. The production and musicality was refined, in my opinion. I'm going to rate the overall levels of rhythm, tempo, and harmonies and melodies as a solid 8 all the way through. Everything, all of this massive musicality was very present here. The lyrical theme, I find, is this hope for humanity type lyrical content becoming a mainstream or radio act here, or is definitely it's a possibility. It's not a deal breaker, though. This is a very, very impressive hardcore band. The range, flow, and layout of the album here, it's consistent and the tracks are arranged with care. I describe the vocals as awesome, fry male and female vocals all the way through. Great range. While the guitars I can describe as a very solid performance. Excellent sound, excellent riffs, and solo work. The bass section was big and deep, and finally the drums and percussion performance was rangy and full. There were some samples in here, sound effects, samples, and so on. Overall, I place the energy and intensity here as very high. They remind me of Arch Enemy. My AI, or ChatGPT, says that they sound a lot like Epica, which does make some sense there. I'm going to rate the temperature of this album as hot, with a very light tonality feel, while the overall color or colors I'm going to describe as pretty much blue like the sky. The general feeling I had during this session was very electric throughout, underneath my skin for sure. It led me to give this album a respectable seismic reading of 7.8 on my Richter scale, and I'm definitely going to send this out to a few friends on their phones. I'm going to send some links out so they can sample this stuff for themselves. In summary, my prediction from earlier, well, I did say it was melodic metalcore. My reveal now at the end of the review is the same thing. The official bio says it's all of everything I described, but with some death metal added, which means that I was pretty much on point. My favorite tracks here were 2, 6, and 9. And finally, yeah, I'm going to add this one to my library. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, in any case, guys, my reviews just don't do these bands justice. Okay, this is only an intro. Stream them for yourself and experience them for yourself. And that's it for another episode of FMR, and I'm going to dig into my treasure chest and recommend Harm's Way, Common Suffering, and spoiler alert, this man Harm's Way, wait till you hear the vocalist. He is an absolute beast. And also, too, last time in episode 66, I reviewed The Way of the Ancients by Volcandra. And I also added A Giant Bound to Fall by Eternal Storm from my secret stash at the end. And that is your 4 albums in 7 minutes. By the way, check out the last episode here for the full scoop and results. Stream these 2 albums for yourself and see if they're for you. And that's it for today, my friends. Please remember to support your favorite metal artists. Stream them, engage them on social, buy the merch, see them live if you can, and join me again soon for another episode of FMR. And finally, please hit that subscribe button because metal music matters, and set up notifications so you can get your new extreme metal albums here first. Cheers, everybody. Have a good night.